Hi, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade. Today we're going to be replacing this ball shooter rod. Well, we're not really replacing it. We're going to just fully rebuild it. First thing we're going to do, there's 3 screws right in here. We're going to take these screws out. This is a really easy, fast job. Set the screws up here out of the way. One more screw on the bottom here. I got new springs for it. I got a new plunger rubber for it. Oh, there was 2 of them. Alright, let's zoom this out a little bit. Pretty straightforward. We are gonna put this here. We're gonna take off the rubber. Throw that in the save pile because you can always use this to put in light bulbs. You just push your light bulb in there and you can twist them into things. So that's a saver. I'm gonna have to get pliers to remove this. This is one of the bent type C-clips. There's other types of C-clips that are what do you call it? That are not bent on. This is going to be a fun one to do on camera. Here's my new ring for it. There we go. Always watch where those bounce. Okay. Where's that screw go? There's this screw. Alright, here's that clip I was telling you about. See, it's just like a C. But you can reuse these by just putting them back on and then squeeze them with the pliers. So we will do that. Now, take the spring off. Toss it down there. We're going to take this washer off, put it right there. We're going to pull this apart. Now, there should be a coil sleeve in here. I could feel it. That, garbage. The new one, forgot, fell down over here. This, where did the go? Oh, it's in my hand. There's another washer right here, and then another spring. I might get something to wipe this off. So it's actually got grease on it. I don't know if you, yeah, you can see the grease. Should be no grease on here. See? It should be grease free. So I'm just gonna go over it like this real good. Get all the grease off. Alright. Ta-da, we're clean on that. Alright, we're gonna put the new barrel spring on. Washer. Oh wow, that landed right on top of the crack. I want to get the grease off here too. That grease will transfer back onto it. it's got a nice slide to it now. Now let's get this washer cleaned off. Did we even need that on? No, it adds a little more light. There. Makes a little better production, I guess. Alright. Here's a spring. Here's a brand new spring we're going to put on. This I always hold like that. But actually, let's do this first. I want to get this clip cleaned off. Now if you can't reuse these clips, you can just buy a new C-clip from the hardware store or wherever you get pinball parts. This one doesn't seem real bad, so I think I can reuse it and put it back on. We're going to pull the spring back and hold it tight. Put this washer on. Slide this. Yeah, we'll be able to reuse that good. And we'll take our pliers. There's a groove in the shooter rod here. Here, I'm going to take this ring off and you can see it better. And now once it stay on. There's a groove in it that this clicks into. Now I will just go and squeeze it back into the groove. Oh yeah. Yep, that's perfectly tight. So yeah, if I didn't like the way and I could see any like cracks in the metal from it getting deformed, I would put a new C-clip on. But since it was good and it wasn't split, why throw something out for a new one? But you can. Let's get started with these screws. I usually start the bottom one first because these plates wiggle around. Now remember, after you rebuild this, you're probably, once you get the playfield back in, or if you didn't take the playfield out like I did, you're going to have to recenter this in a shooter lane. See how it can go back and forth and it can go up and down? You're going to have to recenter this back in a shooter lane so it hits the ball right directly in the center of it. Because mine's all out of whack. But there are kind of witness marks on the outside of the cabinet where it's been tightened down for umpteen years. I eyeball it up with that first. And then I'll tighten it down. And once I get the playfield in, or when I put the playfield down, then I'll go around and fine tune and adjust it. But I'm tightening it back down in the original spot right now. And it should be good. But I don't know. I don't remember if it was out of whack when I first got it. When you get your new shooter tip out of your bag of rubbers, or if you ordered extra shooter tips like I did, you just take it and put it in. But since I bought a rubber kit, I bought it comes with a new tip. And always spin these too. See how this one is straight? A lot of people will use this as a handle for lifting up pinball machines, and what it does, it actually bends the rod. So I've had them before where I spin it and it goes back and forth like this. And this one's good. It's got a little bit of bend to it, but that ain't nothing. Or does it? Yeah, it looks like it might have just a teeny, but I've had it where it sways back and forth like that. And then when you pull it in and out, you could feel it hang up a little bit. This one's good to go. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. Check out the description down below. There'll be some interesting things in there, I'm sure, for you. Like and follow us on Facebook, Mark's Basement Arcade. And I guess that's about it. Later.